What's up, guys? Today we're talking about the highest damage units in All-Star Tower Defense on placement, as well as I know a lot of you guys are wondering how good is my 300k code unit Toru going to be. So we're going to be revealing some of my plans for her stats a little bit into the video. So let's hop right into it. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you guys want my new 300k code unit Toru. You must be subscribed to get the unit code dropping soon. Also, guys, a special shout out to the most broken buff unit in the game. He only costs $700 to get an infinite max buff. If you guys are having trouble with the Winterfell raid, bring this guy, but make sure to put him in your leader slot and give him the fire rage orb. Definitely one of the secret sauces to raid mode. All right, so here are some of my favorites, and yeah, we'll talk about them real quick. So let's hop into infinite mode. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh my gosh, are we in the middle of the air? All right, oh, what the, what? I think that's the wrong game. Anyways, all right, so first up, guys, we'll start with a lot of people's favorite option. Now, this guy is nice because he is pure damage. However, he has one side effect, and that is, if you take a look down here, he does cost $650. But if you guys want to know how to place him on the start, I do have a secret video about how to hack your cache in the game so you can place this unit on the start. So make sure you watch that after this video. So the nice thing about him is his 4 SPA, and look at that, guys, 13.5k damage with no orb and max level. All right, he's going to be slapping those enemies. Very, very good for early on raids and story mode. Next up, we have another great unit. Now, this one is Muchiro from Demon Slayer. Now, the nice thing about him is this right here. Not only does he have good damage, all right, so not bad damage at all, and a 4 SPA, but he also freezes the units as well. So we'll send in some units so you guys can kind of like see their effects and stuff. But he even he freezes their units, which is very, very useful. There you go. All right, and the nice thing is he's also usable also like later game. You're gonna see he's not that too expensive to max out, only 21k, and his damage is actually pretty banging at 200k for that. It's not bad at all, you know. All right, next up we have one of my favorites. Now this guy, you're gonna notice he has a very, very high SPA of 10 SPA, but look at that, guys, damage 8 seconds, but he also has poison effect. And you can also use the Fire Rage Orb on him. And of course, guys, he only costs $500, unlike this guy right here. So you can actually use him pretty easily without any special hacks or anything. All right, and also, guys, he's very good for later waves as well. If you take a look, you can usually afford this upgrade. So he's going to be doing 700k poison without buff. And with buff, that's 2.1 million damage poison. All right, that literally is going to slap any enemy in existence. Definitely one of the great units. And he also has pretty cool effects as well. So here's what his attack effects look like. It's pretty dope, man. Look at that. He even summons a freaking temple, dude. Oh my gosh, that's insane. Next up, guys, we have one of my favorites. Now, this one hits air, so in some raids, this is very helpful. All right, now the problem with him is his range is kind of sucky because if you notice, no matter what, you lose like the distance between here and the track. So he needs to have a higher range. But he's placeable on the start, and he has 8,000 damage. So if you put him in your leader slot as well as a Fire Rage Orb, that is 20, and he also has burn, and he also hits air units. So he's definitely one of the best units in the game for starting out with. All right, however, the 8 SPA can miss enemies, so you see this right here, so I always recommend placing him in the back. Now we have what pretty much everybody's go-to right here. All right, Metal Cooler. Now Metal Cooler isn't actually that great of a starting unit. He's kind of mid. I think Suguna's a lot better. Because the nice thing about Suguna is you can use his element on anything, but if it's a fire raid, like for example Winterfell to get Denji, he's actually pretty cracked. All right, next up we also have Sasuke and then some more units to show up. Now again, you have to use my secret cache hack video, but Sasuke has the Black Flames effect, basically multiplying his damage by 20. So with the Fire Rage Orb or with like leader slot or max level, he's gonna be doing insane damage. And again, make sure you check out my cache hack video to learn how to place him on the start without having to skip the waves. All right, so now let's talk about my new code unit, guys. Here's what she looks like right here. So make sure you guys check out this video for more information on that and drop a like. But yeah, so a lot of you guys are wondering what her damage is going to be, and now this is my plan for her damage. All right, so you're gonna notice there's a lot of fire element units in the game. However, there's not a lot of nature elements. All right, so my plan is to make her a nature enchant. All right, and now let me show you the units that I think are even better than those. All right, so now this guy on my shoulder is freaking busted, bro. You guys are gonna be shocked. Now look at this right here. He only costs $500 to place. Now, I don't know, like, what happened, or, like, maybe the All-Star devs forgot that he's this cracked on placement, but look at this right here, guys. We're going to place him down, and, bro, 87,000 damage per hit. That's insane. And then if you give it the buff, that's 2.1 or 2.5, like 250k. It's insane, guys. He's not even max level yet either. Look at that, 87,000 damage on placement. That's enough to like smash any raid. His 8 SPA isn't the greatest, but that's actually probably pretty average nowadays. All right, next up we have this guy right here, Naruto. Now again, if you give him the Fire Rage Orb leader slot, look at this. I think they nerfed him a while back, but 21,000 damage, guys. He got no orbs on him, no leader bonus, nothing. That's actually really, really good. 7 SPA, and then the best thing about it is he only costs $400 to place. So if you give him like the cost orb or something, he could be really nice. All right, next up we have Goldie Roger's a classic. Now I know a lot of people don't have him because he was a long time ago, but he's half decent. But again, he's outclassed by the new king right here, the best one in the game, Denji. Now this guy is freaking cracked. Look at this, 10,000 with no Fire Rage Orb. All right, so with the Fire Rage Orb and leader slot, we're looking at around like 25-ish K. All right, that's pretty insane. And he's bleed as well, so that's over 100,000 damage without any buff. All right, now he does have a 10 SPA, which kind of sucks, and his AoE isn't the greatest, but he's pretty much on pace with Itch to go a 7-star. Now, however, take a note of this, guys. Right now, they haven't added his element yet. So if he doesn't get an element, he will have the elemental like debuff. So basically, he's gonna be doing 3 times less damage to elemental units. So that would suck if they never added him an element. So if they don't add it, but even without the element, he's still as good as Goldie Roger. All right, but once they add the element, he's going to be like 3-ish times better than Goldie Roger. And you guys remember how OP Goldie Roger was for a hot minute. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Peace.